guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions kind of purple monochromatic makeup tutorial. I actually just recently did a haul. It was my last video. I will leave it up here for you guys, where I showed you guys so many new products that I picked up, and I wanted to do a first impressions on them. And I did purchase this new liquid lipstick from Smashbox in the color Spoiler Alert, and I wanted to create a kind of monochromatic look inspired by it, and a lot of you guys said to do so that is what I created. The only thing that wasn't like a first impressions was my eyeshadow, because I didn't buy a new eyeshadow palette, so I did use a couple different palettes to create this eye look. But if you guys have any like purple eyeshadow palettes, you definitely can create something like this. It's so simple. I also used Jazzy's eyelashes. I'm sure you guys know who Jazzy is here. She has a makeup line called Euphoria by Jazzy, and I used her lashes, which I love so much. And yeah, so if you guys want to see how to recreate this look, and it's also like a 2-in-1, you get a makeup tutorial and kind of like a first impressions, then let's just jump right in. Alright, so for the eyes, I'm not trying anything new, because I didn't buy any new eyeshadow palettes. I want to do a look inspired by this purple liquid lipstick. I mentioned that in my Ulta haul, and you guys said you wanted to see kind of like a monochromatic look. So that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to first start off with the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I'm going in with this shade right here, which is like a dusty rose. Actually, that's the exact name, the dusty rose color right here. I'm just going to grab this on a Sigma Tapered Blending E35 brush, and I already primed my eyelids, if you guys were curious. I'm sure you could tell, but I already primed them with just some concealer. So I'm just going to put this into my crease. I'm not really sure what look I'm going for, but I know I want to create something purple. I think I want to do kind of like a matte eye look, because the liquid lipstick is matte, and I feel like that would look cool, so I think that's what I'm going to do. But unfortunately, I have to go through a bunch of different palettes, because I don't have one palette that has like a ton of purples in it. So I think what I want to do actually is run that color all over my lid too. I'm just going to grab the shade right here and just use that on the same brush just to like blend out the edges. Alright, so now I'm going to go into this Morphe Born to Create eyeshadow palette. I'm going to grab this dark purple shade right here. Alright, so I'm going to take that color and I'm going to just like stamp this on my outer corner here, and also drag it into the crease, but I'm not going to put this on the lid. I want to do kind of like a halo eye effect, but matte, if that makes sense. I've never really done anything like that, so we're gonna try it out. In between adding more color, I'm just going to keep using that other brush to kind of blend out the edges. I'm going to take a smaller brush, kind of like this. This is the Morphe E36. And I'm going to grab some of that shade and put this in my inner corner, just because we have more control with a smaller brush. I'm also going to take that same small brush and focus this really on the outer corner here. And then I'm going to do the same thing in the crease. I'm just going to apply more intensity there. Alright, so here are a couple lashes that I am trying to decide what I want to use. These are the Euphoria lashes by Jazzy. I love her so much. She's here on YouTube. I'm sure you guys have seen her before. We started talking right when we both created our channels, so sent me these lashes and I was so grateful. So I'm trying to decide which ones I want to use. I think the ones that I want to use are Honey Love. They look like this. They're so pretty. So I'm going to apply these and I'll be right back. I am in love with these lashes. I have a coupon code for you guys. I will leave it right here. You can get some money off, and these are actually so pretty. These are the style Honey Love. They are gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is apply this Marc Jacobs highliner in the color Mist Me, and I'm going to just put this in my waterline, and then we're going to move on to the face. Alright, so we're looking a little scary, but I promise once we put foundation on and get it all together, it's going to look good. So now for foundation, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. We're going to see how this baby works. I've heard good things about it, so I'm excited. So I'm just going to pump this on the back of my hand. This is in the color Medium Beige. And what I'm going to do is just dip my beauty blender in it. Or not beauty blender, my Real Technique sponge. And I'm just going to apply it this way. Instantly covered up that spot I had, as you can see. And so far, it has really good coverage. So far, I really like this, you guys. And even though it claims to be matte, it definitely is matte, but it's not like drying. Like, it looks really good on my skin. Alright, you guys, so this is what the foundation looks like. Let me show you guys close. That's what the foundation is looking like close up. It's looking pretty good. My forehead is usually pretty dry. So, I don't know. I feel like it looks pretty good here. So let's apply some concealer. So I did get the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C5. I have used this concealer before and I do really like it, but the colors were kind of off. So I wanted to get a darker one, and this one works really good. I did use it the other day, but I do like to mix my Tarte Shape Tape just like in the inner portion just to give like a little bit extra coverage. But this stuff applies so smoothly. And what I like to do is apply it like pretty far up my nose to kind of get rid of any shadows. And then what I like to do is use my Tarte Shape Tape for the center of my face and just a little bit here. What I like to do is take a brush like this and just work it in the inner corner so that I don't ruin the eyeshadow that I did. Just to like brighten up these inner corners here. I'll just go back in with my eyeshadow brush and just kind of further blend. Just so it kind of like softly blends, if that makes sense. And if you bring it down a little too far, you can go back in with your concealer. So far, you guys, I am a huge fan of this foundation. I think it looks really nice on the skin, especially for dry skin. I mean, my skin is not like overly dry where I have so much like dry patches, but it definitely can get dry on my forehead and kind of like look cakey. So far, I'm really impressed. So I'm just going to set my under eyes. This is nothing new. This is my Laura Mercier. This stuff has never done me wrong. Actually, before I set that, I wanted to try these Laura Geller Dew Dreamer illuminating drops. You're supposed to shake this before you use it. So that is what I'm going to do. And then the reason why I'm doing this before I set is because I don't want to put powder on my face and then put liquid because it can get really muddy looking. So what I'm going to do is just apply this right here to add some dew back into my face, because although I like a matte foundation because it lasts longer, it can tend to just take away any like shine, natural shine you have. So I'm just going to add that back with this, and I'm just going to blend it in with my beauty blender. That is so beautiful. It blends out really easily too. I didn't have any issues blending that at all. Like, it just kind of melted right into the skin. And I really like the formula of this. It's like very, I don't know how to explain it. It's not really thick, so it doesn't like leave streaky lines. And I feel like this formula would mix really well in with foundations. So That is really pretty. I really, really like that. So now I'm just going to go in with my Laura Mercier, and I'm literally just going to put this on the under eye area and then just anywhere else that I would crease. So I do tend to crease here in my smile lines, and I also like to set my nose because we all know that noses do not like foundation. I feel like no matter what foundation it is, it always wipes off on my nose. So I like to just set that area, set that under eye, and I'm avoiding anywhere that we put that dewdrop there. So I'm kind of just working around it. And then I do tend to crease a little bit on my forehead here, which this foundation I can see is settling just a little bit into the creases, but nothing too bad. So I like to blend that out and then go in and just set that in place because we don't want any creasing. So I'm just going to set that lightly. I can get very dry up there, so I don't like to put too much powder. But as you can see, we are matte in the T-zone, but we still have a little bit of shine. I am going to add a little bit of highlight and stuff on top of that anyway. I'm just going to finish up the eyes quickly. I'm not going to go too crazy on the under eye, but I am just going to finish it up before we finish the rest of the face. I'm just going to grab that same Dusty Rose shade. And then I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just blend. And then I'm just going to grab that dark plum that we were using before, and I'm just going to put this on the outer corner because I don't want to close our eyes off completely. I just want to bring a little bit of depth under there, so literally just on the outer corner. Just like that. And then I'm just going to apply some mascara, and then we'll finish up the face. So I'm just going to add my Lancome mascara. Alright, now we need to bring some dimension back into this face. Alright, so before I contour and stuff, I just want to set this lower portion of my face. I'm just going to use this IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation powder, and I'm literally just going to tap this on the outer portions just so that we don't get any weird patchiness because that part is not set yet. Alright, so now I'm excited. This is the Smashbox, what is the name of this? The Cali Contour kit that I bought. And this looks really nice. So what I'm going to do to contour is mix these two shades right here. This one seems very, very ashy, so I'm literally just going to dab in that one like slightly. And I'm just going to put this just on the contour and just blend this in. I am using a Sigma large angled contour brush. And then I do like to bring this on the temples as well, just so everything looks seamless and more natural. And I am going to bring this down my nose just to contour a little bit. Alright, so far I really do like that palette. It blended out really nicely. And now I'm just going to bronze up the skin. We're going to go in with this new, well, new to me, Anastasia powder bronzer in the color Tawny. And I like to use this on a Morphe R2 brush. This is more of like a red bronzer. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It has like a kind of like sunburned look, which I don't mind actually. It definitely is more of like a warmer toned bronzer. So I'm just going to bring warmth to the face. And then I do like to bring this like on top of my nose just to give me like a little bit of like a natural sun kiss kind of effect. Alright, now for blush, I did get this new Benefit Gold Rush blush. So I'm just gonna apply this, see what it looks like. Ooh, this smells so good. As you can see, it looks really pretty on the skin. It kind of adds like a little bit of like a glow. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that right there. And it smells, oh my god, this smells amazing. Alright, so I just want to slightly clean up under here because my bronzer did get like a little too far down. I find with that brush it can do that, so I'm just going to clean it up just a little bit. And I'm not going to like let that bake or anything, I'm just going to wipe that right away. So now for highlight. This is not new. I didn't buy a new highlight, so I didn't get to try out a new highlight, but I'm going to go in with Becca's Opal. I actually picked this back up out of my collection, and I've been really liking it. So I'm just going to put this on the cheekbones and a little bit on my temple here, just to kind of give us a really pretty glow. This color is stunning. Like, it's just beautiful. And Becca's formula is honestly one of the best highlight formulas ever. It's just so flawless. I'm just going to take a smaller brush and use that to just highlight just the tip of my nose here and right down the center. And then I like to spray my face right now just to kind of melt everything together before I do my lips. I'm going to first spray it with Smashbox So Chill Coconut Primer Water. I love this. And then I like to spray again with my Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. And then when my face is a little bit wet like this, I like to just hit like the highest point again, just to give it a bit of an extra pop. Alright, so now for the fun part, I want to go in with this liquid lipstick that I was inspired to do kind of like a entire like monochromatic look with, is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lip in the color Spoiler Alert. So I'm just going to apply this to my lips. Obviously, if you don't like a dark lip, you can do like a nude lip and this would look just as good, but I'm just going to apply this. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you. So this is the finished look, you guys. I think it turned out so well. I feel like the lips match the eyes so nicely, and that's what I was going for. So I'm really happy with that. I love the lashes. The lashes are so pretty. And I pretty much liked everything that I tried. The foundation so far looks really nice on the skin. It doesn't look super cakey or anything like that. And for a drugstore product, I think that this is really, really good, especially for the price. I'll have to keep you guys updated with how it wears, but so far I really, really like it. Also, you guys know I love the Smashbox formula. Feels great on the lips. Really nice to apply because of the applicator on it. It just applies so nicely, and I really actually loved this product right here. I highly, highly recommend it. I feel like it was so easy to blend out. It looked really natural on the skin. Really nice. What else did I try? This palette is definitely A+. The contour came out really good. It blended out nicely. It didn't look muddy. Really liked this bronzer, but I will say it is definitely more of a kind of red tone, which I don't mind. I think it looks nice. And then I did really like this blush. The scent of it smells like perfume. It smells amazing. I love it. I think it looked nice on the skin. It gave us like a little bit of a glow. I really enjoyed that. It didn't add much of like a color, but I think that it looks really pretty. I didn't want too much blushed cheeks anyway with this look, because I wanted to mainly focus on the eyes and the lips, but pretty much everything that I tried I really, really enjoyed. So yeah, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this kind of first impressions from my haul that I posted. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see it, and you also wanted to see a purple kind of look, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you guys leave, and I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye!